We're here at Metroflex Plano at 6 a.m. This is the morning crew. It's really quiet. We're gonna do back, and we're about 2 weeks out, so there's a lot of detail. I'm gonna show you what to do. Let's go. Like the rope. So it's locked in. You see that lat? Locked in there. And I'm pulling at the shoulder joint and squeezing all the way back. It's 20 reps, but now I really like to go slow and deliberate because it hurts even more, but it wakes it up even more. So it's like a pain that you're kind of looking for just to really zap it and wake it up. I did another warm up before this one. This one's a little bit heavier, but my body's waking up so I can handle a little bit more heavier weights. So this one, it's not really a working set, but it's gonna be a little tougher. I'll lock it in there and check out my elbows. I drive back, then I resist on the way up. And it's not like I'm doing this. Everything's in my elbows and lats. I drive back. This one is a working set, but it's still waking up everything. Got a nice little pocket. My lats are warm from the pullovers, so I want to continue that with this bar. Now, for this one, I'm not gonna flex this. Again, I'm gonna engage my lats and then pull with my elbows. It's not a bicep exercise. You're gonna use your biceps obviously because you're attached to them, but check it out. See my lats? Everything's in there and I'm not overstretching. So I keep it in there and then I pull. Keep it in the lats. And then I pull. Does that make sense? So it's not like I'm trying to do this. I'm doing this. Keep the tension in your lats. So we start out lighter, still warming up. Got to make sure the groove is really on point before I get into it. So a few people have told me that it's really hard for them to get going in the morning. And they asked me for like a tip on how to get going in the morning. And it always helps if I drink a bunch of water and just move. They say a body in motion stays in motion, but you kind of have to jump start it. So I recommend you drink a bunch of water, get to the gym, and you just start moving. Because with me, we're 2 exercises in, and I'm still needing to warm up and feel the muscle right, feel my mind right. So I just keep moving until everything is warmed up and ready to go. And you get a little bit more in tune with your body the more you do this. So like, you know what else you need, you know if you need another set, if you need a couple more minutes, and then when you're on, you're on. And when you're ready to go, you can lock into good form and get good reps. Drink a bunch of water, get to the gym, that's a minimal effective dose. Start moving around and your body and mind will catch up. Just do it over and over. For this lift, I have a neutral grip and I don't want to drive the elbows kind of in the path that it's coming into my waist. You keep the tension in your lats, you stop right about here. Instead of coming all the way up, then the tension is off your lats. So you stop here and you drive your elbows as far as you can into your waist. But we are just under 3 weeks out. So I like to say 2 weeks when we're under 3 weeks. So we're just under 3 weeks out from the NFF championships, and I switched to classic, made for that a little bit better with my longer limbs and proportions and lines, yada yada. I'm about 215 waking up, and when I get to the gym I'm about 220, believe it or not, from all the food and water that I drink before I get to the gym. But yeah, this is pretty low. Still like to feel the heavy weight. It's something that you kind of seek out, when you've been in it, you seek out the challenge. So last set was good. But I just want to feel that heavier weight at 220. But along with that heavy weight, I'm gonna do a drop set. So I'm probably just gonna get maybe 5 reps with this, and then I'm gonna drop it. And that'll ensure that the integrity of each rep is really good. And I'm not skipping out on heavy weight. So I'm kind of feeding my head that, yeah, I'm getting this heavy weight and I'm getting good contraction. So for me, it works. That's what I like to do. But it's a cool illusion when you see the lines and everything that are coming in. But my back and abs and chest and upper body has always been really lean. My issue is the glutes and hamstrings, and we're getting that better than last year. So progress has been made. It was a good off season. I remained professional, so I didn't get really sloppy and fat, and it was progress over last off season. So it's constant progress and constant step forward. It's progress, not perfection. And through all this process, you pick up and get better at resilience and discipline and organization and doing what you need to do, because at the same time I'm doing this, structure and discipline is being applied outside of the gym with a lot of new exciting things that I must admit that I am proud of myself for the progress that I've made outside of this. So yeah, we're going to link up again with Caleb Siverly here in the future in the next couple of weeks, because I'm competing in a few weeks, and probably in the next couple of days actually. And yeah, just practice what I learned from the first video. T-bar row. This one I try to keep the stress on my lats still drive back with the elbows. I'm supposed to hit lats and upper back, so I need a lot of upper back, so this is a second movement. Last set was a little bit tough. This set, I'm gonna dig in and go to failure with it. Failure meaning I can't get another rep with good form on my own. So, mechanical failure. That's pretty heavy. It's a good feeling though. It's a good T-bar row. I want to go heavier, but this is a good weight. I want at least that many reps. I'm going to do the same amount of weight, another set all out to failure. I like the heavy weight. Between that 8 to 12 rep range, that's where I like to keep it. So if it's any heavier than that, I don't think that I get what I want to from a bodybuilding perspective this close to a competition. I don't think that I get what I want out of the set. So I'm gonna keep it there, get at least 8 to 10 reps. Once again, driving back with my elbows, keeping all the tension there. I'm trying to minimize how much biceps I'm doing and just keep it in my back, drive my elbows back. Yeah. That hurts here. Really pushes on the sternum, but that's one of the better T-bar rows. It's got a good pad, and sometimes the angle where it pivots down there, and then how you place your arms here, it can be a lot of difference between different types of T-bar rows, but this one is really good for me in my frame. So I like the way this one felt. This is my last set. I want to get some really good reps, kind of mimicking towards the end of the set, kind of mimicking how I would move on stage in the control fashion that I would move on stage. So I'm gonna yeet this for like 8 reps, strip a plate, flex it really good, strip a plate, flex it really good, and just make sure the quality, integrity of each rep after this is really on point. First drop set. Second drop. I want to really squeeze these. Okay. All right, now is a tough one. The dumbbell row always gets me. It's a hard exercise, but once you get to doing it more and more, there's something in it that I like to get. It's just the grip and rip. You have to stabilize your whole body with a free weight. And there's something that feels different when you compare it to a lower cable seated pulley row and a dumbbell. There's just something different to it that when you move your body in that range of motion and you're free like that, you're not sitting down, it just hits your core. It helps you do a little bit more body language when you want to and really pull. It's just a variation that I like to do every workout. Then I still gotta do a lighter set on this one so that I get the form right from the get-go, because I don't want to just go into something and not have it secure in how I want to move it. I got to get a lighter set, warm-up set. Oh, that's not warm-up weight. Let's do 70 pounds. So I get like a staggered stance, and the hand that I'm lifting with, that foot is back. And I'm pulling through my elbow. Stretch, pull. Oh yeah, feels good. Then I switch, get the other foot back, and then I go. That's a good warm-up. So the first set was with 70. I wanted to jump up to 100 just because that's an ego. 100 sounds really good, but I picked up the 90. I was like, let me give this a touch real quick, just because 100 seems like a bit too much. And you get to knowing like when it's too much too soon, the more you do it. So I'm gonna get one more feeler warm-up set with a 90, just 5 reps, so I'm not using all my energy. I wanna use my energy on the heavy weight. Yeah, now I'm ready. That's 105. Yeah, I guess what I feel in this exercise, with a staggered stance, I feel my torso, check it out, I feel this stabilizing. So I'm like holding and stabilizing there. On the seated cable row, you don't really get that feeling, but the whole complete use of the body, the comprehensive motion of the body and stressing the body is awesome. I lean forward slightly, my stomach is tensed, my hips are secure, and I'm driving back with the elbow again. And then I'm gripping it and I'm kind of dragging my elbow down a bit. And then I flex a little bit more explosive and then I drag it down again. So this is my heavy set for the day. I'm gonna do 2 sets with this and try to get that form that I just mentioned every single rep. So here we go. It's a good weight. Plenty of water in the morning. I had like 60 ounces of water. Now maybe like 55. Now we have hamstrings. Hey, so today I'm doing back and hamstrings. I'm 3 weeks out and 5 weeks out from my competitions. And my hamstrings, I just started learning how to train them this year. So for back day, my back is pretty good. So I figured I'd get in more volume and more frequency with my hamstrings and glutes. So I do a hip hinge, and I feel that a lot in my lats anyway. So I figured pair back and hamstrings together. That way I can get more volume, get more repetitions, and get a better proprioception or feel for when I'm doing this on stage, which is just, you know, the leg position in your back bicep and everything, so that you're feeling your hamstrings engage whenever you're trying to dig into the floor and hit your poses. So that's super important. That's where my ass got beaten every single time, literally, because I didn't have the detail back here or the muscle control to hold it in my poses. So I noticed that. That's why I'm adding in hamstrings with back now. So on that note, we're going to do another pull down and then move to hamstrings. Start and stop right here. So I'm not coming all the way up. I want the tension all the time in the lats right here. Keep my chest up and drive my elbows down hard. The key I found on this one is a lot like your biceps. You don't want to go all the way down. Well, for me, I don't want to go all the way down. I stop right about here. Imagine this is my leg, this is my butt, this is the back of my leg. I keep the tension there and I curl it up. It's literally your leg bicep, you see? Your leg bicep. So I keep the tension there. I don't go all the way down. And that's my range of motion. So I come down to right there, I flex up. Try to control it all the way down, very deliberately. I'm gonna do a drop set. So I wanna use heavy weight, but I also want the really good contractions because I simulate it to what I'm feeling on stage. So if I really feel it, I think that translates well to stage. And if I really feel it, I think that translates well to what you're developing. So you're gonna start with heavy weight, do a drop, and get at least 5 more reps, do another drop, and then probably get another 5 to 10 reps. This is where it really hurts. So these are where the reps, even though they're lighter, you have to really get the full range of motion and dig in and look for the pain. Take the pain. Do some Romanian deadlifts. It's tough to do it on one meal this close to a contest, but it's still doable. I'm gonna do that again, those 100-pounders. Actually, I'll do 120. Woo. It's a good exercise. So I like to do them, bend my legs a little bit, and I can feel it in my hamstrings and in my butt. So that's a big thing of what I need, hamstring and butt development. Glutes, I should say. It's, oh, I'm good there. Whew. I wonder if I should do another one. Starting to feel better and better. So this is the last set. And I was telling Constantine that the 120s felt a little bit like I can do more, but that's kind of one of the fun things in the gym. Once you do it enough, you actually look to see how far you can push yourself. So today, I want to try the 130s because I haven't done the 130s in a minute. I'm, 2-3 weeks out. I just want to lift them with good form and see if I can push myself to that. But it's not something I know that I could get injured with. That's good. That was good. And that's workout. I'm gonna just do one more leg curl. So I originally wanted to do a hip thrust for the glutes, but they don't have that here at Metroflex Plano. So I'm doing a single leg curl, and then I'm supersetting that with the abduction machine for the glutes. I really feel that in the glutes. So it's all that detail in the lower leg and in the glutes. It's what I really need.